His 20th season, his sixth ring for Gold King LeBron James, winning his 206th playoff game of his career to tie Michael Jordan, the first five winners of the NBA Finals since Michael Jordan's sixth ring in his retirement was the Western Conference. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 wins, and then 1, 2, 1, 0, 2 gives the West a 20-6 NBA Finals record for five consecutive championships since the retirement of Michael Jordan. For Gold King LeBron in his 20th season to win his sixth ring during his 206 playoff win. And this happened against the Nets because the Nets will lose back-to-back for Gold King LeBron to tie Michael Jordan. The San Antonio Spurs does have gematria of 77 in the 77th NBA Finals for the Nets to lose their next back-to-back for Gold King LeBron's first repeat since he defeated the Spurs in 2014 in 2013. The West was 5-0 in the NBA Finals since the retirement of Michael Jordan. Gold King LeBron's 50th win with the Lakers in the playoffs would tie Michael Jordan. Jordan won his sixth championship against Utah. Utah's gematria 50. The Lakers' 50th NBA Finals game ever since moving to LA, won their first championship in LA. The first NBA Finals was played in the year 50, where the Minneapolis Lakers won the first NBA Finals in the history of the league. It is all synced up for Gold King LeBron James to win the championship this year in his 20th season for his sixth ring. And it's all intertwined with the acquisition of Myles Turner. Myles Turner, his opponents 5-0 against him in the postseason. He's lost 20 games, Myles Turner, in the playoffs. He's won 6 games, Myles Turner. When you write that out in the reverse, 6-20, 20-6, forms a 206 with Gold King LeBron's 206 playoff win, the time Michael Jordan in his 20th year in his sixth season. That's 26 playoff games for Myles Turner. He's going to tie. He'll help LeBron tie Magic. He'll help LeBron tie Bryant. On his way to tie Michael Jordan after a comeback win this year. It's comeback. It's Jordan. It's Pacers. It's Celtics. It's Bryant. That is gematria of 26. Myles Turner, 0-5 in the postseason. He's 1-5 with a win because MVP Gold King LeBron and Kobe is gematria 15. He's 2-5 with another playoff series win. LA Lakers, NBA's Gold King LeBron ties Michael Jordan 25 years later. He's 3-5 with the Lakers to make it to the NBA Finals with King James having gematria 35 with 3 titles in 5 seasons. And he's 4-5 in the postseason when he beats the Nets in the NBA Finals for the Lakers' first championship since against Miami. This is why Myles Turner would be 4-5 in the postseason for his career, playoff series wise, that is. And then he's 5-5, greatest ever. gematria 55, Gold King LeBron James, 6-5 because he's going to win the repeat, 7-5 because Gold LeBron is really one championship away as the newborn king. And 8-5, the gematria basketball. Perfect sequence. His opponents are 8-5. Los Angeles Lakers has gematria of 85. Myles Turner with 6 wins. His 22nd playoff win would happen in the championship because LeBron would tie Kobe Bryant, who won his 5th ring against Boston, and it'd be the 22nd NBA Finals game for Gold King LeBron since his last Finals Game 7 win over at Oakland, because you had 5 and 4, and then 6, and then 7. And so his 38th playoff win would happen for Gold King LeBron to tie Michael Jordan. It is all intertwined for Myles Turner to become an LA Laker. As a matter of fact, that Game 7 against Gold King LeBron His 20th season, his 6th ring. Goat King LeBron's 206th playoff win, tying Michael Jordan the West, 20-6 in the NBA Finals during its 5 consecutive championship run to 2003, capping with the back-to-back against the Nets. 206 combined points between the Pacers and the Cavaliers in this game. And that is connection to his 6 wins, to his 20 losses in 6 wins. He's lost 20 games so far. It's Goat King LeBron. That's going to tie Michael Jordan in his 20th season. 20 years later, the Lakers would make it in the NBA Finals against the Nets. And so it's perfect. His last playoff appearance was against the Heat. The Lakers' last championship appearance was against the Heat. But the losing will end for Mr. Myles Turner. He can win his 10th game against the East in the NBA Finals, which begins 10 weeks after his birthday. His 14th win against the East would happen to win the 14th repeat in the history of the NBA.